Hey guys, so it's me, Kaylee. We are going to be repotting my brand new Fiddle fig. It's just a little Bambino. I picked this up at Home Depot for about $10 and I think it's just so cute. It looks like it's got some little flies or something growing around in the soil, so I'm going to be changing that up, and then I have some neem oil that I am going to be making up a mixture of, so I'm going to show you guys that recipe here as well, but I wanted to film this for you. If you guys want to forgive the mess and the area, we just got done moving. We've been in here for 2 days, and so everything's not all set up, but I know that I need to take care of this before they all jump to my other plants. So all I'm going to be using is a little pot. This is about the same size, I want to say 6 inches, 4 inches, whatever it is. I don't want to make it like a huge difference. I'm just going to be putting it into a pot about the same size. I am going to be using a little cup. I don't have my gloves with me. I think they're at my old house. And then the potting soil that my husband picked out for me. I'm not the biggest fan of it, I'll be completely honest. I feel like it does kind of hold a little bit too much water, so I always add some organic perlite, and it works really well for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a tub to start mixing. Okay, so I just have an Instapot pot. Normally I would be using this, but that's all I have right now. And my little cup. We're just gonna start taking some soil in. I'm sorry, I keep looking at the viewfinder. Little bit in there. I think I'm actually going to move you guys a little bit closer. Okay, so I know you guys can't see me, but I have the same amount in the tub, and then I'm going to be adding some perlite. And you got to be really careful with this stuff because it blows. If you've never worked with it before, definitely maybe wear a mask because this stuff is not meant to be in your lungs. And I'm just going to take a spoon because I don't want to touch it with my hands. I feel like we got a pretty good mix here. And then I'm going to take the Fiddle fig, and I'm actually going to take the roots. It's pretty root bound actually. I'm going to take a trash can and I'm going to do it over the trash can. So let's see if you guys can see over here. Not that you want to look into the trash can, but you know. And take care of this. You guys see that? I'm just gonna start shaking, kind of like you're washing hair. That is the best description that I've heard for this, is that kind of like you're washing hair. And you do want to do this while it's dry. You definitely don't want to do this while wet. I heard somebody recommend that in a Fiddle fig group, and I was like, what? When it's wet, you're loosening, you're weakening the roots. Just kind of like with hair. You weaken your hair a little bit when you get it wet, and so it's not, you just gotta wait till it's dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue doing that. I've got quite a bit off already. You're just gonna wiggle it. all I'm gonna do. You guys see that? Okay, and so one more thing that you're gonna do is you're going to trim just a little bit on the ends, just to make sure that you're encouraging growth. You definitely don't want to cut too much, obviously. Just a little bit on the ends, just so it'll grow a little bit more. And then I'm gonna bring in your pot. So there we go. And then we're gonna give her a good water. So again, just forgive the mess, but I am going to use my Brita. It's not the best water to use, honestly, but it is better than anything else. So gonna go ahead and give it a full soak. I always do full soaks. I let it run through a couple times, and then I will make sure that this baby gets full sun, which is the brightest and direct light possible. Okay guys, so I wanted to come back and show you the plant pesticide that I make, and for those you need 4 ingredients. You need dish soap. This is just the one that I use in my household, but you can use any of them. I would probably pick something without fragrances or anything like that, because you don't want any of that added stuff to your plants. Then you're going to take a glass bottle. I filled this up with water already. This is a 16 ounce, but I'm using about halfway. Is she cute? Can you put her down? And then this is organic neem oil. So you can absolutely buy a spray on Amazon, Home Depot, or whatever, but I prefer to do it this method. And it is currently 100 plus in Texas, so this is completely melted. I got this one off Amazon for just about 10 bucks, but you can make so many bottles with just this. So I'm gonna open this up. You're gonna add a little bit of dishwasher or dishwashing soap. Not too much. I like to just do a little bit, just a little squirt, maybe a quarter teaspoon, half a teaspoon or so. I feel like this blend is very slight, so I don't feel like it affects me at all, or even like around my household, I don't feel like it's a very pungent scent that would stink up my house. So I personally like this recipe. All you gotta do is just shake it up after that. You guys all know oil does not mix with water, so that is what this does. This just binds the two together, and then you can just use it and spray it. I don't like to do this heavily, but I do use it. The days that I water it, I finish off the plant with this. Now obviously if you have like a snake plant that you don't want to get the leaves soaked or anything like that, you just want to spray it into the soil and you will be all good, and you have yourself an all natural plant pesticide.